Invest in yourself. Today's topic is to invest in yourself. My name is Sidney Combs. I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with a dollar and a dream. And I would like for you to like and subscribe to my videos. It's a lot of important information that you can get and receive from my message. But today is about investing in yourself. There's a guy, a client of mine, because I'm a barber, I cut hair. And me and him had a conversation. And we talked about business. And I think it's so important that we invest in ourselves. And this guy, he basically did an investment through a company. And through the company, he has basically ownership in a portion of the company. Basically similar to a franchise. And with this franchise, he's guaranteed to make a certain amount of money. And it's a pretty nice, substantial amount of money that he's able to make per month. And he has people that works for him that's a part of the ownership of the company, and their job is to bring him more revenue. And these people do a pretty good job. If I'm not mistaken, he said it's around maybe a 65-35 split, something like that, with the profits. But he pushed the money up and he take the risk. And at the end of the day, when the reward come in, it's basically a 65 split for him, a 35 split for the people that work for him. Now, me personally, I look at creators. I look at inventors. You look at Madam C.J. Walker when she started the hairline product, and she became a millionaire, black woman, in the early 1900s. And she started by having people going door by door, and she hired people to sell a product. And that business grew, and it grew, and it grew, and it grew. And what I noticed in this day and age is we've gotten away from taking a risk, taking a gamble and investing in ourselves. So what we do is we look for a partnership. We look for a partnership, and we get the partnership. What happened is we take all the risks, and then they get some reward off our risk. And then even with that, it's a cap. Excuse me. It's a certain amount of money that you can get to, that you can reach. Me personally, I just don't quite agree with that whole analogy when it comes to me. I think you can win big time in that. That's a safer way of investing. That's a safer way for your business to grow to the level that you want it to grow to. But the problem with that is me personally is, while I'm doing that, I'm actually helping big up a franchise or another institution. But what if I put the investment into myself and build my own institution up and see what happens? When you go through our history and you start paying attention, it's like, when you look at the wealthiest people in the world, you look at Jeff Bezos. And his parents basically invested money to start Amazon. And when they put that money to help him start Amazon, they invested in him, but basically the parents love him, so he basically invested in himself. Now, he has probably the most popular and the biggest company probably in the world right now, probably more profitable. But when we look at things, it's like, why do we always got to do a partnership with people? Like, why? And then when we do the partnership, it's like the other people get to eat more than us. You look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had these shoes I'm wearing right now. And he has a partnership with Nike. And he makes a substantial amount of money. But then you look at Kanye West, he owns Yeezy. Listen what I said, he owns Yeezy. So he's getting, if I'm not mistaken, 85% of all the sales. See, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the ownership. I think we get too tied up in, hey, let's partner up with a huge company that's already established. Well, how about we create our own thing? But see, a lot of time what happened is we want to take that risk. So what happened, we look and we say to ourselves, well, that's very high risky. I mean, I agree. Jeff Bezos said that he told his parents that there was maybe a 10% chance that Amazon was going to succeed. A 10% chance, and his family said, hey, we believe in you. Not your company, but we believe in you. So we're going to give you this money in order for you to go into your dream. Now, at the end of the day, he make his family look real good right now. But why? He invested in himself. Partnerships are great. I'm not knocking the partnerships. Making the money is great. I'm not knocking it. But I'm looking at things from a position of, hey, if I'm able to build a business from nothing, what happens in the end? Right now, I started my own clothing brand, a hoodie I'm wearing. And when I came and I started this, I said to myself, hey, I know this is going to take time. I know this is very risky. I understand that. But what I do know is if it works, there's a huge chance it won't, but if it works, pretty much legendary. I pretty much family set up, next generation set up. But if I'm in a partnership deal, at any time you can cut me off. You can cut me off at any point in time. I respect both. I'm not knocking either. But it goes down to what is your risk toleration? Like an investment, they ask you, what's your risk tolerance? What can you tolerate losing? Me, I can tolerate losing whatever I gotta lose if it's gonna put me in a position where, hey, I can have the ownership and become great. Of course it takes years, it takes time. I always think about the Colonel, KFC. They said it took that man years before he was able to blow up. I think he was in his mid to late 50s. I think so many times we're not, we want everything to be microwave quick. We don't want it to slowly heat up like the oven does. We want that microwave quick, fast, and hurry. So what happens is, because we want that microwave quick, fast, and a hurry, you know what happens? Now we have to eat off somebody else's back, and that person gonna get most of the money. Think about the music industry. You have a rapper, right? Now a rapper say, hey, I wanna be independent. Well, being independent means you gotta invest in yourself. And people say, I wanna be independent, I don't wanna get taken advantage of by a record label. I mean, that's cool. But guess what? Now you're in a huge risk. So you got to promote yourself. You got to be out there. You got to be out there. You got to be putting videos on a consistent basis. You got to put in way more work if you're going to be independent. Same way with me with this clothing brand. I got to be in the streets. I got to be greeting people. I got to be talking to people. I got to do whatever I got to do to sell a product, to get it out there for more people to know what I do. We don't invest in ourselves. We have to do a better job of investing in ourselves. Getting to the next level. And we worry about, oh man, if I fail, because if I fail, I got this person going to talk about me. Who cares? The winner's never going to talk about you. It's only going to be the losers. Focus on what you want to do. Handle your business. Come up with a game plan. Start dreaming. And invest in yourself. If you like this content, like and subscribe to the page. My name is Sidney Combs. I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with $1 and a dream.